I'm Randall White and this is Friday Morning News. Here with me is Jason Black. Welcome to the show, Jason. Thank you, Randall. We are here talking about fights in the NHL. Jason is with us today to discuss what sort of impact this will have on the game of hockey and to share with us his expert opinion on this very touchy subject. No pun intended, of course. Jason, first let me ask about your personal thoughts on fights in the NHL. Do you think it's necessary, and how far is too far? At what point do we say, okay, that's enough, and start handing out stiffer penalties to perpetrators of this behavior? Fights are sometimes necessary. Staged fights are not. I think they should be zero tolerance. It is nothing short of a waste of everyone's time when two guys decide before the puck drops to drop the gloves for no reason other than to grab the spotlight or provide cheap entertainment to the crowd. So when a player gets checked roughly by another, or if he gets tripped and the referee, for whatever reason, doesn't call it, decides to take matters into his own hands, this constitutes acceptable behavior. If a fight breaks out because one player decides to retaliate, this should be the exception to the rule of fights. Yes, and more so, I think we have to look closely at why, all of a sudden now, after over a century of professional hockey, this has become such an issue. Fights are such a big part of the game. Take that away, and you kill a part of that spirit that lives within the sport. They have already done that when they started plastering the boards with advertisements, bombarding viewers with TV ads and commercial timeouts. Essentially, they are hypocrites, because out of one side of their mouth, they claim that fights aren't hockey. It's more a part of the game than advertising is. I want to thank you for being here and sharing with our audience your valuable insight. It was my pleasure, Randall. Unfortunately, we are out of time. I hope you will join us next week. Favorite this video and perhaps our sponsors will consider keeping us on the network so that we may continue being your Friday morning news source. I'm Randall White. Have a great day. So now that we're off the air, be honest, what do you think about the fights rule? Dude, whoever makes up those rules is a complete arsehole and someone should bitch slap him upside the head a few times. Excuse me, W. Hats that we're still on the air. Oh.